Okay, now the story in Toy Story 3, the video game, does not really follow the movie exactly. Now, I mean, I haven't seen the film, so I could definitely tell you that it doesn't really follow the film. Because, I mean, there's so many weird things in here, like some environments just turn into something else and stuff. It doesn't really follow the film. I mean, it follows the film where pretty much Woody wants to be played with by Andy one last time before he goes to college. That's pretty much what I'm guessing that's pretty much what he wants, at least for the first half of the film. I haven't seen it. I didn't really pay much attention to the story, mostly because if it was based on the movie, I didn't want to get spoiled. But from the parts that I did listen, I'm like, okay, I hope this isn't part of the story. So, yeah, story's okay, I guess. I just want it to be better. And to be honest, the video game ain't as dark as what the movie I heard is, so it's not dark at all. Actually, it's for kids. The video game is much more for kids than I'm guessing the movie is. The movie I heard is still for kids, it's just not as much as the first two. So, yeah, let's go on to the sound of the game. Okay, now the sound of the video game, I have to say, is top notch. Now, I do not know if they used the real voice actors for this. I think they used it for the piggy bank guy and all that stuff, but I don't think they used Tim Allen or Tom Hanks to voice Buzz or Woody. I'm not really sure if they did, mostly because, you know, I mean, a lot of movie games do have pretty good impersonators, I have to admit. A lot of these movie games do have impersonators that are actually pretty good. They had the Iron Man 2 guy. I mean, the Iron Man 2 game sucked, but at least he had a decent impersonation of Robert Downey Jr., even though he had terrible dialogue and he was still annoying. Yeah, he was a good impersonator. And I found out later on that Don Cheadle actually did voice his character. So, whatever. Anyway, whatever. So I'm not sure if this is the voice cast, but even if it isn't, still a great job, great impersonators. But I'm pretty sure the guy that played the piggy bank guy, I think his name is John Ratzenberger. I think, yeah, I think that's his name. Whatever. Also, Mr. Potato Head is kind of absent in this game, which is kind of sad. Kinda. I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but he's not in it as much as you hope, and he's really one of the funniest characters in Toy Story. So, come on, Mr. Potato Head, man. Where's Miss Potato Head? Where's any potato head, okay? Come on. Anyway, we don't have any potatoes or heads. Actually, we don't want to see a decapitated head. Unless it's a doll, then I guess that's fine. Anyway, let's go on to the graphics of the game. Oh, by the way, the sound is great. Let's go on to the graphics. Okay, now the graphics in the game, I have to admit, are actually pretty cool. I have to admit. For a movie game, definitely. It looks really, really good. The character models are great. The environments look really, really, really nice. There's some little hiccups here and there. Actually, I had it to where twice the frame rate dropped, but really, overall, I just have to say the graphics are nice. That's really all I have to say. You know, character models are nice, textures are nice, all your stuff is nice. It's nice. I'll just say right there. I just want to get straight into the gameplay of this video game. So yeah, the graphics are nice. Okay, now the gameplay of this game, this is where you're probably going, oh, you said the sound is good, and the graphics are good, and even the story's not that bad. So what's bad about it? It's a movie game, so it has to be bad in the gameplay. Actually, no. No, it's actually not that bad in gameplay. Now, it's not great, don't get me wrong. It's okay, but it's not bad. Like Iron Man 2, the video game. I'm sorry, I have to keep mentioning that game. That game is so terrible. Anyway, this game, not bad at all. This game is actually really, really good, I have to admit, for a movie game. not just for a game, just a movie game. It's really good. It's one of the better ones. Definitely one of the better Pixar ones, I have to admit, because WALL-E sucked. From what I heard, Up sucked. I heard Cars sucked, even though I didn't play it for the 360. I played it for PS2, and it kind of sucked. But you know, this is definitely a better one for Pixar, but what do you expect? It's Toy Story, so of course the Toy Story one has to be better. Okay, let me explain what the gameplay is, really. It's platforming. It's obvious. It's going to be platforming. There's a lot of platforming. There's even a free mode part where it's called the Toy Box, where you just roam around cities and stuff, do side missions. So when you're done with the story mode, then you could go in there. And it's kind of cool. You get to go on. It feels like Red Dead Redemption for kids, really. You get to go on your horse, just ride around, do side missions. You know, you even mine for gold and stuff. It's kind of cool. You could find like hidden collectibles around, which is kind of cool. You could dress up your city folk. Because it's a very, because when I say Red Dead Redemption, it really is because it's like a Wild West setting in Sandbox, so that's really cool. And, you know, come on, Woody's a cowboy, so of course you need that. Uh, so yeah, that sandbox is cool, but the problem is, I told you it's platforming, and yeah, the story mode is about 2.5 to 3 hours long. That's a problem because sure, the sandbox is kind of cool. It'll be fun for another 2 hours, maybe. That's 5.5 hours. That's not enough for me to say you have to buy it, but it is enough for me to say you should rent it. The gameplay, it's platforming. You get to use like little projectile weapons, so you could target someone and just like hit them with it, and that's really your main attack. You have to throw like balls. Yes, you have to throw rubber balls, and you can use a dash attack. There's a lot of platforming. There's a couple missions where you play as Buzz Lightyear in a video game, which is actually kind of cool. Actually, there's really like one mission where you pretty much use your laser beams and stuff, and you fly around, and that's really fun. So and the car controls aren't bad, but they're meh. So overall, the game is good. I have to admit, it's good for a movie game, and it's good for a rental, but it's a little too short, and it's kind of it's platforming, but it's not bad platforming. Don't get me wrong. It's good platforming. It's just platforming. So we've seen platforming before, and it's not like it's new or anything. It's just good. It works. So overall, I like Toy Story 3, the video game, and I can't wait to see the film tomorrow. Cannot wait. So yeah, that was a pretty short review of Toy Story 3. I cut down the cursing in this video just for all the people that are like, "Hey, I'm watching this with my child and stuff." Okay? I don't know why you'd want to watch a video review with your child. That's kind of boring. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I like this game and it's very good. Like, why you care? I mean, why does the kid care? He's like, I don't care. I like colors. So whatever. I know that's not every child out there. That's just me. So yeah, I like this game because it's colorful. Iron Man 2, there was no color. There was like gray and blue. That's why I don't like Killzone 2, because there's gray and gray. So yeah, there you go. Oh my god, I just made a long review. Okay, I'm done. Check the description down below for the full written review, and bye.